What you just saw wasn't a scene from a movie, it's real. A moment when nature's fury became unstoppable. Just like some people come here to catch fish, but nature became unstoppable. And here, the water pressure became so intense that the entire bridge collapsed. This scene is from California, where deadly lightning and water forced people to run for their lives. And here, water started pouring down the entire mountain, destroying people's homes completely. This man was loading his car when he suddenly remembered he had forgotten his phone, and just then, surviving a lightning strike like this is nearly impossible. In 2014, this volcano erupted with such force that the shockwave shook the entire sky as the surrounding areas were engulfed in chaos and destruction. A tornado like this is something you've probably never seen in your life. This was one of the most terrifying natural disaster moments in history, happening in Los Angeles in 2019. In 2015, a deadly tornado struck New York, and it was unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. This is the most catastrophic volcanic eruption to date, with an unimaginable force that unleashed destruction on an epic scale. The eruption sent massive ash clouds into the sky, covering entire regions, and the shockwaves rippled across the land, leaving everything in its path in ruins. It's an event that will be remembered as one of the deadliest and most devastating natural disasters in history. Watch as a powerful wave hits California's Santa Cruz in 2023, surging through the coast with incredible force, causing widespread damage and leaving everyone in awe of nature's power. And right here, the bridge collapsed due to the destructive force of the water wave, which hit with such power that it tore through everything in its path, leaving the structure unable to withstand the immense pressure. This man managed to capture a powerful dust devil on camera, but just how dangerous is it? Oh! And here, an ice storm hit, and people had to run for cover with nothing but their tents to protect them. The freezing conditions made it nearly impossible to survive outside. This is the most terrifying sky weather destruction ever captured on camera, with violent storms, flashing lightning, and winds that tore through everything in their path. Some people had gone out for a casual trip, never imagining that an ice fall would come crashing down from the mountain. While no one was caught in the chaos, the sheer power of the ice tumbling down was a reminder of how unpredictable nature can be. This scene is from India, where destructive floodwaters surged with such intensity, sweeping everything in their path. This teacher was giving a lecture to the students when suddenly a powerful earthquake struck, shaking everyone to their core. And this is another example of nature's destructive power. A massive landslide from the mountain struck with such force, sweeping away everything in its path. And here, a powerful water wave crashed through, destroying everything in its path. The force was so intense that cars were tossed aside like toys.
Go north with the wind! Here it is! Tornado!
This man narrowly escaped disaster when, on his way home from the office, he was confronted by a powerful tornado. Watch as the sheer force of the tornado destroys everything in its path. Look, powerful underground explosion in Ukraine that completely destroyed the road. The force of the blast was so immense. And here, a massive mountain landslide struck and everyone had to run for their lives. The force of the falling debris was so intense. Watch as the massive wildfire in Mariposa, California, rapidly spreads, putting everything in danger. The flames escalate quickly, threatening homes, wildlife, and the entire area, leaving people fighting to escape its destructive path. Watch as massive sand cliffs are cut through, showcasing the raw power of erosion. The relentless forces of nature gradually break down the land, turning once solid cliffs into piles of debris. And here, a massive water wave crashes through, destroying the bridge. And here, a massive wooden house is falling into the ground, completely collapsing. The structure is overwhelmed by the forces of nature.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
In Taiwan, these people were playing badminton when suddenly a massive earthquake struck. The entire ceiling collapsed, burying everything beneath it. It was a terrifying reminder of how quickly disaster can turn an ordinary moment into chaos.